mode.
Welcome to the Referdia training webinar. The keynote speaker for today's training webinar is InVado's corporate liaison, Mr. Kevin Roser, and National Marketing Director and Inner Circle member, Mrs. Julie Roser. Julie has been in education for over 14 years and is a teacher by trade. Besides being a traditional businessman for 30 years, Mr. Roser has been in the network marketing and direct sales industry for nearly 14 years. He has served as a consultant within these industries by assisting companies with their marketing, training systems, and constructing and designing compensation plans. I am pleased to present to you InVado's corporate liaison, Mr. Kevin Roser.
Thank you so much, Claudia, and appreciate you opening up for this evening's webinar. And ladies and gentlemen, you just heard from a young lady that not only is a wife and a mother of 4, all children under the age of 12, works as a full-time nursing instructor at a local college. So if you ever thought that somebody was too busy to even look at an opportunity, Claudia is the epitome of that busy person, and she was able to hit the regional marketing director's position very early on in our company, and she's doing extraordinary things. So thank you, Claudia, for opening up this evening, and welcome to each and every one of you. This is a wonderful webinar that we've been looking forward to unfolding for you. Obviously, there's some great things happening within InVado, and we just like to welcome you from whatever time zone you're viewing this from this evening, and want to welcome you to this webinar. We're anxious to get started, so let's go ahead and get started. But evolutionary to revolutionary, and I think you would all agree that in every industry there's an evolution within that industry, but very few people take it to the revolutionary side. And what I feel and what I believe, and I humbly believe, ladies and gentlemen, that what we're sitting on here is not only history in the making, but it is truly a one-of-a-kind opportunity through InVado and our product and our flagship product and service of Referdia. As you can see, Mark Zuckerberg, which is no stranger to anybody, the co-founder of Facebook, has simply said that social commerce will be the next industry giant. He said that back in 2010. Here we are in the third quarter, or ending up the third quarter of 2012, and we are a one-of-a-kind company that is smack dab in the middle of social commerce. So your positioning and timing could not have been any better, and I'm excited that you've aligned yourself with us at InVado International, and we're looking forward to unfolding this information for you this evening. So what are we going to be looking at tonight is I'm going to be covering a little bit of Referdia 2.0 flat platform. Now, the reason I'm doing this is there's multiple people on this bridge, and we got a ton of people on tonight's webinar, and again, that's exciting. That's just showing the excitement within our company. But there's some of you that have not even seen the platform of Referdia 2.0. I know that there have been some people that have have been disengaged along the way, and you're looking at it from the first time. So I'm just going to skim on a very high level of what Referdia 2.0. And then my wife, Julie Roser, Inner Circle member and National Marketing Director, is going to be covering the customer enrollment, site navigation, and then I have some very, very important announcements at the end. So you're going to need to wait till the end to hear those announcements, but you're going to want to hang around, get all this information, get some great training along the way. Now you'll see where customer is highlighted within the screen. That is because we're not going through the entire Referdia offering. It's just too much to digest in one setting. So we are literally, although there's going to be some references to the business side of Referdia, we are focused, and the centerpiece of tonight will be centered around the customer enrollment. Okay, so as I had mentioned, every industry has an evolution. And I want to give you 2 examples of what industries have gone from left to right or through an evolution. Even in my own business, my traditional business in 30 years as a real estate developer and as a builder and whatnot, I've seen many, many changes along the way. But let me point out two industries that we can all agree, whether you're in this industry or not, you just know it. I mean, free radio. Free radio has been around a long, long time, and then all of a sudden came Sirius or XM or satellite radio, if you will. And I can promise you at the very beginning, I can almost promise you that no one ever thought that people would pay when they can get free radio. Well, satellite radio is hitting records each and every year as far as paid memberships, and they showed a reason why people would want the satellite radio. The next one is free TV. Now, this is a sore subject with me because I'll tell you a personal story. Back in 1986, I had two brothers approach me, and they were looking for investment money. And they told me about this concept called cable TV. And I thought it was the most ridiculous thing that I had ever heard because I thought, who in the world would actually pay when you have free TV? Well, I chose not to take advantage of that so-called bad opportunity in my mind back in 1986, and those two brothers went on 3.5 years later because they actually bought the rights to an exclusive area for cable TV, and what they had done is they actually sold out to a company that eventually sold out to Time Warner. Well, they yielded themselves about $180 million in about a 3.5-year period because of that exclusive area. So that was a $60 million boo-boo on my part, if you will, and a screw-up, if you will, because I didn't have the vision that was needed to even believe that cable TV was even remotely a possibility. So, again, I don't need to convince you. You already know how big satellite radio is and, of course, how large cable TV is, not only in America but North America and throughout the country. So let's take a look at the evolution, if you will, of Referdia. And not only the evolution, but the revolution, or the revolutionary part of Referdia. Now, with 1.0, you were paid, as you probably already aware, most of you, we were paid on transactions. A business had to supply a deal. A customer had to like the deal. They had to purchase the deal. And when that transaction happened, we got a piece of the pie. That's a great concept. Who wouldn't like knowing that they can get paid on transactions? Well, because of the people that had great vision within Referdia and InVado, they said, what if we could monetize something right away? We could pay the representative, whether there was a transaction or not, through a membership platform. How would that work out? Well, let me tell you how it would work out. It's going to work out just like the satellite or the cable TV industry. It's going to be incredible. So the whole idea or the concept behind this, ladies and gentlemen, is whether somebody purchases something or not, you are monetized. You're in a situation as a representative of InVado to get paid on accumulating customers through paid memberships. Now, don't get me wrong, we're not looking to just get people on memberships. We're not looking to take their money. We're going to give them great value, and I'm going to show you some of that value as we unfold the information. But understand this, would you like to get paid by somebody simply being a member rather than transactions? And I can tell you it's a lot more lucrative the way the compensation plan is set up now, and that's a different venue, and that's a different webinar. I don't want to go in that area. But I want you to understand that the evolution of Referdia is going from evolutionary to revolutionary. Now, first generation, let's take a look at first generation, the Groupons and the Living Socials of the world. How much do you get paid with them? You don't. You can't get paid unless it's just a free deal or getting incentivized, but you're certainly not going to get paid by Groupon and Living Social. And by the way, when we started with Referdia 1.0, it was 1 out of 89 days that someone actually made a purchase through these Generation 1 sites. That was the average. New data has come down. I don't know about Living Social, but I can tell you Groupon, it's 1 out of 11 months is the average purchase price off of a transaction. So just imagine all those months that have gone by without a transaction, but through our platform and giving great value and having paid memberships, you can put yourself in a position where you get paid month after month, year after year, as your customers, the ones that you brought on, and anything that grows virally comes on that has the membership. Now, let's take a look at some of the customer value. And this is just a highlight, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't even drilling down too far. Right now, we have an excess of 500,000 deals in North America alone. And that's huge, 500,000 deals that you're going to be able to show value to a customer that's not just restricted in their area, whether they're traveling or wherever they're at, they have access throughout the country in that amount of deals. Also, that will help you what? Attract businesses that want to be a part of that type of a menu of deals and to be something a part of something that large. Again, we're not going to cover the businesses tonight, but I want you to understand what you have as a platform. Within our membership, our Referdia membership, you can receive 10 premium deals a month powered by entertainment. okay? And understand this, some people say, well, why do you limit it to only 10 deals? Well, for a couple reasons. Number one, what's the likelihood that someone's going to use more than 10 premium deals? Probably slim to none, okay? But there's another reason, and I want to talk to you as a representative of InVado now, and that is if, in fact, that people were to copy off more than 10 premium deals, and all they did was just run as many deals, and they handed it out to their family and friends and whatnot, would there be any need for people to be on a membership? No. It would manipulate the system, and you as a representative would actually be hurt by that. So what we've done at InVado and through Referdia is we want to protect the representative, you, in being able to limit those 10 premium deals a month powered by entertainment. However, you have unlimited access to Referdia businesses. As you bring on businesses and as other representatives within InVado brings in businesses for Referdia, you'll have unlimited access to those businesses, and the only restriction will be the restriction that that business puts onto that particular deal. And this I love about it. No pressure sales with a low monthly membership. So let me ask you something. If there was a low monthly membership, which there is, and I'm going to cover that here in a second, and you didn't have to do deal by deal by deal, would that be an advantage? Well, let me give you an example. You would agree that a lot of people work, paycheck to paycheck. And let's just say that Groupon or Living Social or first-generation online group buying site had a deal on a Tuesday, and times were tough. You were just trying to inch your way to Friday, and you didn't have enough money to purchase that deal on Tuesday. Well, there's only 24 hours in a day. That deal came and gone, and you weren't able to purchase that deal. But what if you were with Referdia as a customer, okay, with Referdia, and you paid that low monthly membership fee for the entire month, and you could download that deal at will at any time you want. You didn't have to worry about a payday. You didn't have to worry about anything other than what deal you wanted to download. And again, my wife will go through the particular mechanics of all that, but there's no pressure on sales. You're not confined to that I have to get it right this second. You can download it, or you can save it at that point and come back for it at a later date. So that is absolutely exciting. That's something that the other online group sites do not have, and that's something that we offer our customers. And again, a lot more, but I just wanted to glaze over that because the whole purpose of this webinar tonight is to give you a step-by-step through the mechanics of signing up a customer and different things that my wife is going to go over. Now, let's take a look at the memberships. First of all, there's two types of memberships. There is actually the free consumer membership, and by the way, when you hear consumer, that simply means that they are just like a Referdia 1.0 or a free consumer. They have not purchased anything. But the ones that we want to focus on is the paid customer membership, okay? And that is for $7.99 per month as our full retail price for our customer membership. Now, that also yields or sends out a personal CV of 50 cents. Now, let me tell you, and I don't have a slide to show you this, but let me just tell you in general terms how rich that is. If you were a CTL right now, under the 1.0, it is approximately 30 times richer for a CTL having a 50-cent CV than it was with 1.0. So the compensation plan not only is monetized and guaranteed based off of the membership versus transaction, it's also it's a lot more richer. And by the way, it's not just richer for the CTL. I was just using that example. It's richer for the ETL, RMD, NMD, and SVP. And again, if you don't know the whole compensation plan, you're not going to realize that right now. Just trust me at face value in regards to that. And as you drill down and see, you'll see exactly what I mean. But for a $7.99 membership, a CV will go out, 50-cent CV will go out to the person that originated the customer directly. Now, from time to time, the co-founders in the company will decide to run a promotion, okay? And based off of that promotion, will dictate what that CV is. And again, this is within the compensation plan, but I just want to glaze over this since we're talking about customers tonight. If it was $6.99 membership, you would yield 44 cents of all your direct customers, as well as anything that grows virally from that point. $5.99 would yield you 37 cents, and you can see at $4.99 membership would equal 31 cents. You can see a free membership is zero. You would not yield a penny for a free membership. So anywhere from 50 cents to 31 cents, depending on the full retail price and the promotional price. Now, let's take a look at the customer concept, and most of you have seen this before, but literally you're connecting Referdia. And for those of you that have not seen Referdia yet, I want to take some time here because I want you to understand the magnitude that you have at your fingertips. You're simply making a one-time referral, right? And you're signing up the customer. You're having the customer enroll as a personal customer. And as you connect the membership to Referdia to that customer gets to enjoy a lot of the benefits that I showed you. Has access to 500,000 deals through our site and so many other benefits that are forthcoming down the road. But as that customer, that personal customer that you referred, as he or she makes referrals, the viralness takes place. And as she or he makes referrals and those people make referrals and those people make referrals to an unlimited amount of viralness, you will receive 50 cents per customer, or the promotional price that I just showed you based off of the membership price, or the promotional commission per customer, whether it's your personal customer or anything that stems or grows virally from that original customer, and that's exciting. Let's take a look. Even though we're not talking about businesses tonight, I just want to skim through this real quick. This is your personal residuals. And by the way, we're not even talking about the CV for your upline residuals. We're not talking about team residuals. We're just talking about you as an individual. I just showed you what you could make from a customer standpoint. Now, this is a business. You can see our full retail price for members, $149.99 for our business memberships. That would yield you a $10 CV. It goes to you. You don't split it with anybody. It goes to you for every business that you originate that becomes a member at $149.99, plus any locations. If they had 2 or 3 or 4 locations, every location that they're paying $149.99, you're getting $10 a month as your CV. Again, just like on the customer side, the co-founders in the company may decide to run a promotion, and this is just an example. What you would receive at $129.99, it would yield you $867. $99.99 would yield you $667, and for just a penny under $75 would yield you $5 a month every single month that business was on board. Again, the $149 at $10 indicates the full retail price of the business membership. Now, I showed you this slide because I want to show you the power of you working with businesses and acquiring customers. Now, you would agree that most businesses in today's world has a database, correct? And let's just say that business decides to go ahead with your help and connecting their database with Referdia. Now, they're going to be able to be rewarded just like you as a representative by integrating their customers that they have tied to them. But here's the great thing. As those customers start to grow virally and they start making referrals, okay, and it grows unlimited, the business will receive 50 cents per customer regardless of the promotional price or the retail price. You would receive 50 cents or the promo commission per customer, meaning if it was $4.99, you would be receiving 31 cents for every customer within that business, and every customer that grows virally through that business, they would be receiving 50 cents. And then, of course, the team CV would also receive 75 cents upline or the promotional commission that would be related to that retail price. Here's the short of the story, ladies and gentlemen. You connect businesses, you tap into their business database, and it grows virally. You're getting rewarded just as if you had originated the customers personally. Now, that's a wealth principle. You know, J. Paul Getty said it best. I'd rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. So this is a great way to tap into the masses as far as customers. Now, let's talk about a grand opening special. And by the way, there is an undetermined amount of time that this will go on. We're not going to announce exactly how long this is going to last, but for the customers, we're going to, right now, as of last week at the international event, $4.99 for the membership for the customer, and the business will be $74.99. And again, we're not going to really focus on the business tonight, but I wanted to show you both promotions are in place. This is a great opportunity. And by the way, typically, or not even typically, I don't ever imagine that we'll ever go back to $4.99. Who knows? But I can tell you, when you do a grand opening special, it's usually very, 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 very aggressive. And I would encourage you to get as many customers as you can during this grand opening special. So I hope that kind of gives you a high-level overview of what Referdia is and how Referdia 2.0 is a little bit different. Now, I do have some announcements that you're going to want to stick around after my wife trains on the customer end of this and enrollment end of this that you're going to want to know. Some other promotions and things that I'm going to have to share with you. But I really can't think of anybody better to go over this information. You heard Claudia mention that my wife many years ago, not too many years ago, but many years ago, was a school teacher for 14 years. It's just in her blood. She's really good at stuff like this, and certainly she has helped me for many years along the way and keeping myself organized as well. So I'm anxious to introduce to you National Marketing Director in Inner Circle and my best friend and my wife, Julie Roser.
Thank you so much, sweetheart. And that's one of my favorite parts of being a part of InVado is getting to work this business with my husband. Where in corporate America do you get to work with your spouse, your friends, your family members? You know, most people in corporate America spend 30, 40 years working alongside people they might not necessarily want to spend their day with to retire on half of what they already couldn't live on anyways, building someone else's dreams. You know, so that's what really excites me about this. My husband and I have a lot of fun working this business together with each other and with our friends. So with that, we're going to move on to kind of the how-to with the Referdia as far as signing up a customer and converting current customers, you know, everyone that already currently has a Referdia membership. There's a few extra steps we need to take as representatives for our own memberships if we already had one part of the 1.0, and for our customers that we signed up in the past that were a part of our 1.0. And with that, you might be thinking, where do I begin? But as we said before, anyone can come back into InVado right now. If you've been a rep any time since the inception of the business, you are now able to come back into InVado and you're considered active just by choosing a web pack. So that's one of the first things I want to go over is choosing the right web pack for you. And with that, there's a few ways that we can do this. You want to make sure that you log in, and if you are no longer active, just simply go to the InVadoInc.com website, and you'll be able to click the rep login, and your previous ID and login should still work with that to be able to get into this. And if you're currently active and have one of the premium memberships, you can go to your InVado alias page, your myinvado.com/your alias as well, and click on the login button too. And we're going to log into our current back office, which is now going to be our new web packs. And you can see our very attractive new InVado site. And each and every week we're going to see little changes here and there as everything just grows and gets better. It's just so amazing, and I can't wait to see everything as it evolves. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and click the rep login. And when we click the rep login button, you'd be asked to put in your ID and, of course, your password. And once you do that, you will see our main page of our back office. And once we're in there, you're going to click the My Business tab. And that will bring up this entire menu here. And I always like to call the My Business tab the lifeline of your business, because as you can see, there's a lot of things that are tagged under this tab. So just about anything you need might be able to find it under there. But as far as selecting a web pack, we're going to go ahead and click on right here, Web Pack Selection Manager, where the arrow is pointing. And this will bring up your options. You have 3 options to choose from, but really I like to say there's only 2 options. We want to strongly encourage you to select one of the premium or business web pack options to take advantage of all the amazing tools that InVado has to offer. And the premium as well as the business web pack ensure proper tracking of your Referdia customers. And you can see with option 1, the standard web pack, that's $14.95 a month, and that just provides you some of the basic reporting features as well as access to company news. Option 2, the $29.95 business web pack, this includes everything from the standard web pack as well as an entire premium suite of downline reporting tools. And as I said, you'll see things being added each and every week. InVado University, which we're excited to have that going. And the Sign Online Energy Enrollment forms, which make it so easy to sign up an energy customer without any paperwork. And you get your own personalized InVado site, which we're going to go through how to set that up, as well as your own personalized Referdia landing page too with those. And option 3, the $49.95, the premium web pack, that includes everything you've seen in the previous 2 web packs, as well as your own personal InVado Vacation Club membership, which entitles you to all of the wonderful savings that are part of our InVado Vacation Club. And you get all of that for $49.95 a month. So pretty much for less than the price of a cup of coffee a day, you can have all the wonderful tools that InVado has to offer and will be offering at your fingertips, plus your own vacation club membership for you and your family to enjoy. So with that, you would go ahead and select the one that best fits you and your family's needs. And again, just want to stress picking the business or the premium so you can take advantage of everything InVado has to offer. And once you've done that, as you heard me mention, the standard and the premium, the business and the premium include special landing pages. You get your InVado alias, which would be www.myinvado.com/your alias, whatever you choose to call it. We'll go through setting that up, as well as a Referdia alias. And you will be able to have my.referdia.com/your alias. You can make your InVado alias and your Referdia alias the same if you like. And that also enables you to be able to do my.referdia.com/your rep ID number. Once you set up your alias, your rep ID number will also work in tracking with that too. And when you're using the premium and the business, your rep ID number will automatically pre-populate in those for your referral code for guaranteed tracking. So you don't have to worry about anybody transposing numbers or putting down the wrong number. With those, the premium and the business web packs, it's guaranteed tracking to you as your rep ID number will populate automatically in the referral code box. And also another benefit to the premium and business, you're able to use the Facebook link for easy sign up and tracking with the premium and business web packs. So when you're signing up a consumer or a customer, they're able, if they are currently on Facebook, they can simply click on the Facebook link and it will automatically fill in all of their information for very easy sign up. If you chose the standard pack, the $14.95, that enables you to use the InVado corporate site, the InVadoInc.com website, as well as the Referdia corporate site, the Referdia.com website. And with both of those websites, you will have to direct your consumers and customers to enter your rep ID number when prompted for the referral code. You will not put anything in after them, so no slash anything, just strictly InVadoInc.com or Referdia.com. And when they are signing up as a Referdia customer, then they will be prompted for a referral code, and that is where they would put your rep ID number. And again, you got to make sure people aren't transposing or putting it in wrong. So for guaranteed tracking, the standard and the premium and the business are the best. And also with the standard, do not use the Facebook link for sign up. There's no way for it to track to your rep ID number, as your rep ID number is not embedded into these 2 sites. So do not use the Facebook link if you're on the standard web pack. And one other thing I want to mention, there are some people out there that are excited and want to sign up groups of people, whether you work at a university or have access to a large group of people at one time to sign up for Referdia, and we like to call that kiosking. So if you're kiosking or signing up a large group of people, there is one way that you want to be sure to do that, and you do need to use the Referdia.com website. So if you're going to be signing up a bunch of people at an event, then you need to go to www.referdia.com and then put in your rep ID number for the referral code each and every time. So that way you're being sure that it's typed in each time as you're signing them up, and people aren't using the back button or anything that might lose the tracking code for that. So each time, put it in, go to that website, and type in the referral code for each and every one of those to ensure proper tracking if you're doing kiosking sign up. All right, creating an InVado alias. And again, that's if you're on the premium or the business web pack subscribers. You would again log into your back office and click on that My Business tab, that lifeline to your business, and you can see where it says Website Management, where the arrow is pointing. You're going to click on Website Management to create your personal InVado alias website. When you click on InVado, then you're able to see where it says Website Management, and where it says Web Alias, you type in what you would like your web alias to be. And that will be, again, myinvado.com / whatever you've chosen to call it. As you can see, my husband and I, we named ours Kingdom Builders. So ours is myinvado.com/Kingdom Builders. And always have a backup in place just in case what you had on your mind is already taken. You can put your family name, something catchy. That is totally up to you. And once you've done that, just make sure you hit save at the bottom of the page, and you're good to go with referring people to your myinvado.com/alias page for all signups for everything to do with your InVado business. And also, you have the ability to create a Referdia alias if you would like to strictly use the Referdia landing pages when you're referring people to sign up as a Referdia customer or business. And with that, again, it's only with the premium and standard web packs. And you simply do that under that My Business tab again by clicking on Settings this time. And once you click on Settings, you would click the Configure the Referdia website, and that will prompt you to input your alias again. And as I said before, you can keep the same alias as you did with your InVado site. As you can see, ours is Kingdom Builders again. So ours is my.invado.com/Kingdom Builders. So both are very easy to do, set up, and just make sure you click Save at the end, and then you're all set to go with your InVado landing page and your Referdia landing page. Now, using your personal InVado website for Referdia signup. So if you're referring people to your myinvado.com/your alias, you'll be able to see your name pop up in the left-hand corner. That way you know they are on the correct page. If you're using the alias site, your name should always populate right there, as you can see. And then they can click on the Referdia Visit Us button, and that will take them right here where they can browse deals and shop around and take a look. But before we talk about registering new memberships, we're going to talk about converting existing memberships, because as I stated, there's a few extra steps that you have to go through if you were a Referdia 1.0 customer. So if you have access to your customers that were part of the 1.0, you might want to send them an email giving them directions to go ahead and re-log in. And when they do, they're going to go to click on the Register and Login button, and you can see where it says Important Notice. And that's telling you that you will need to reset your password. With migrating everyone over to the 2.0 platform, there was no way to keep the protected information, the passwords in there. So people have to put in a new password. And in order to do that, they need to click the Forgot Your Password link on the bottom of the screen if they were a current Referdia 1.0 customer. So when they click Forgot Your Password, that will bring up a password reset button, and they enter the email that they used to register their account. And then it will immediately generate an email to them. It will actually generate 2 emails to you consecutively. And the first one will be Referdia.com Password Assistance, prompting you to click the link. And you click the email link, and it will prompt you to put in your new password. And you should receive a temporary password, as you can see right here. It's a series of letters and numbers, and it is case sensitive. You will need to copy and paste that over to the spot on that link, and then your new account, your 2.0 account, will be active and ready to use, and then you can go into the settings and update your password and make it something that you can remember. And you can do that simply by clicking on the My Account button, and you're able to do any updates or anything from there, as we'll go through, you'll see here shortly. But once you've done that, you're ready to go. You can simply log in, go shopping, and start claiming your favorite offers. Registering new Referdia memberships. So if this is for a brand new customer, someone that you're approaching now or referring to Referdia, and you're going to do that the same way, you can send them to your myinvado.com/your alias site, or your my.referdia.com/your alias site, or if you're on the standard, the 2 basic sites. You send them there. They simply click Register or Log In to sign up their account, and they can have the option, as we stated before, you can see where it says Facebook Login. If they're currently on Facebook and you're using your premium or business website for tracking, they can use the Facebook Login button to pre-populate everything and sign up instantly. And again, if you're using the InVadoInc.com corporate site or the Referdia.com corporate site, you cannot use the Facebook link. It will not track to your rep ID number. So just always make sure depending on what you're using, that you keep that in mind, not to use the Facebook link if you're just on the basic. But you are able to use it with the 2 premium websites. And then if they click the Register Now button not using Facebook, you can see it will pop up, Create Your Account, and you can see where referral code is. That is already pre-populated if you're using the premium or standard web packs. If you're using the basic, just simply the Referdia.com or the InVadoInc.com, that will be blank, and that is where they need to type in your rep ID number. So you can see, very simple, not too much information there, and then they can click Create Their Account. And once they've created their account, they have the option right here where it says My Account. Once they've logged in, their name will automatically show up there. They can put in their billing information, purchase their current membership, as you can see with our special we're running right now, $4.99 a month, and it gives you your next payment due date and everything right there. And they can very easily, if for some bizarre reason they would ever need to cancel their membership, you can see the button right there, so nobody's locked into any contracts or anything of that nature. But over here, when we're on that My Account page, you can see My Offers. Your profile is where you would update your password. Sorry about that. And your notifications, you can pick the notifications on how you would like to receive things. And we're going to talk about a referral program as well, and then you can see the login button too. And one other thing I do want to mention, you can see the How It Works button right there. Anyone can click on How It Works and read a little bit more about InVado and the Referdia aspect of it, and watch a little quick video that is there too. But there's a wealth of information located under the How It Works tab, so take a look at that. So let's go shopping. Now that we've signed up as a customer, we're ready to claim our favorite offers. And you can see where it says Local Offers. You can click right there, and you can sort them if you would like. You can view all in all the areas that we have available here: dining, shopping, travel, services, attractions, strictly online national deals. And selected market, you can change your market. We have mine, as you can see, Orlando right there where we live, and we've already been able to enjoy lots of deals here in our area, so we're super excited. I think there was 523 in our city alone, so how exciting is that? But just think about it. If you're going on vacation to another city and state, you can start looking ahead of time and accumulating offers that you would like to redeem while you're on vacation. So it's not just where you are, it's wherever you're going to be. So take advantage of that, anywhere in North America here. And you can see why you're looking at your local offers. You can see dining, shopping, travel, all of those. And you simply, if you see an offer that you like, you can click for more information under there on the little blue button. And once you do that, it will bring up Claim Now. So if you decide that that deal is something that you would like to have, you simply click Claim Now, and voila, it's right there for you. If you're on the monthly membership, you're able to automatically claim that very easily. If you're on our a la carte, which is the free consumer, but yet you pay for the deals, you're able to purchase that deal right then and there at $2 an offering. And then once you've gone through that and claimed your offers that you see that you want to enjoy with your family, you can simply go to your My Account and click on My Offers and see everything that you've chosen. And I do want to show you down here at the bottom, it says offers may only be printed once and are good for 14 days. So don't go through and print everything that you claimed all at once, because unless you're going to be eating out every day for the next 2 weeks, you don't want to do that. So as you can see, we printed 3 in a row before I realized that. I was just so excited. So we're going to be eating out a couple times this week. But excited about that. So they are, once you've printed them, you can only print them one time, and then it will show you the expiration date, and they are good, as I said, for about approximately 14 days, the majority of them. And then you can have them sit here for as long as you like once you've claimed an offer, and when you're ready to use it, all you simply do is go to that My Offers button, click View and Print, and then you're able to print that offer and enjoy that with your friends and family members. Value to your customers, My Referrals. One of the really cool things about this is when your customers are excited about the deals they're seeing and claiming, they can refer their friends and family members, and it's all going to be tracked back to you. But the customer is also rewarded too. So the customer has the opportunity to earn their membership for free each month, because every referral that they do that joins as a member, they earn 25 cents each and every month for as long as that person remains a member. So for example, at our $4.99 membership currently, just think if you went out and referred as a customer, 20 of your friends, right there you've made $5 in memberships. So how cool is that to not have to pay for your membership each and every month just by referring your friends and family members to enjoy the same savings that you're enjoying right then and there. Groupon, Living Social, those ones we hear, refer 3 of your friends, and if they purchase that deal, then you get your deal for free. But I would much rather have unlimited offers to choose from and get my deals all for free, my monthly membership. How exciting is that Referdia and InVado have been able to do that for us. So just think how your viral growth is really going to take off when your customers can earn their memberships for free by referring their friends and family members. And all they simply have to do is click the referral link right there. They can copy and paste that and post it on, their Facebook, send it through their email, and their friends and family members can sign up, and it will be linked to them and tracked to them for their monthly membership. So just super, super excited about that. Referdia do's and don'ts. A few things that we want to go over. When you are excited and you get your offer and print that, don't post a picture of the actual offer displaying barcodes on anything, because you don't want someone else printing your offer that's tagged, to you for that one-time use, and then you go to use it and you won't be able to use it because someone else did. So make sure that you're not displaying any barcodes or anything on the actual printed material if you're excited and showing a deal on Facebook or something that you were able to use. And as a representative, do not call or contact any of the businesses listed on the website, with current deals running. You don't need to call them for anything or try to sign them up for Referdia as they're already on there. And do not tell people that we are partnered with Entertainment Group. So we don't want to say that we are partnered with it. There's different wording that we'll go over in a moment. And also, I just want to mention we're excited about referring our friends and family members for that 25 cents for each and every one of them. But keep in mind that is for our customers. As representatives, we don't want to use that referral link. We want to sign them up, using our Referdia website or our InVado alias, so that we are getting our residual income, our monthly residual income on each and every one of those. So you want to take advantage of what the business side has to offer with that. So just wanted to mention that as well. And the do's, you can like deals, you can post them on Facebook through your social links on the site. You can do screenshots of pieces of the Referdia website. You can tell people we have deals all over the country from businesses you see every day. I mean, there's over 500,000 deals in North America alone currently running and growing each and every day. And as an added value to your membership on Referdia, you gain access to all kinds of offers and deals that are powered by entertainment. So we are allowed to say deals that are powered by entertainment as an added benefit to your Referdia membership, because our businesses are growing each and every day through our Referdia database as well. So we're just super, super excited about that. So play around on your websites, become familiar with them. Make sure you upgrade yourself to the 2.0 platform so you can take advantage of everything and be your own best testimonial. And with that, before we move on and I hand it back over to my husband in a moment, there's one additional item of interest I would like to cover with you. As a representative, sometimes, occasionally an issue arises and you might be wondering what you should do. We will always want to use our help desk account. And as a representative, if there is ever an issue that arises, we're going to go into our My Business tab on our web pack, click the help desk link, which is just a ticketed system used for communicating and tracking issues that may arise. And that gives us a way to enable us to send a very detailed ticket to our customer support for all areas of our InVado business, and they are able to track it and ensure that everything is solved and taken care of, and they can communicate with you that way, and you're able to check the progress of your tickets, and they do try to answer everything in a timely fashion within 48 to 72 business hours. And all you simply do, once you create your help desk account for the very first time, then you can log in at any time, simply click on the new ticket button and select the department that you are having an issue with and write them a very detailed email and include any screenshots or anything like that that will help them be able to see what you're trying to communicate. But just wanted to put that out there so that you do know how to deal with any issues that do arise occasionally. But with that, that ends my portion of the training this evening. And again, we're just so excited about everything that is here to offer with Referdia and InVado. But I'm going to go ahead and hand the call back over to my wonderful husband, Mr. Kevin Roser.
Thanks, Julie. I appreciate that very much, and I think she did a phenomenal job. I think you'd agree that certainly if you didn't know that information, or if you were wanting to get that valuable information into a new representative, that is invaluable. I do want to just actually highlight some typos that were in there that we will get fixed, and we'll re-record this and get this posted in a timely fashion. But there was a few typos, and I just want to highlight this so you didn't write these notes and then have some bad information. But when my wife was speaking about the web packs, the premium, which is the highest value one at $49.95, then you have the business web pack at $29.95. The standard, which, and I know she had made mention of the basic and standard, all those benefits with the alias, the tracking, and everything else does not, and I repeat, does not include the standard web pack. So just keep that in mind to get all those benefits that she was talking about. She did a great job in explaining it to you. That does include the premium at $49.95 and the business at $29.95, not the standard, or she had made reference to the basic at $14.95. So great job there. Appreciate that. Now let's go ahead and just go over a few things. She had actually mentioned this already, the promotion. And this is for all InVado reps. So if you're seeing this for the first time and you've been away for 6 months, a year, year and a half, or whatever, understand this. Corporate or the company has decided to waive all annual renewal fees up until the end of this year. So that's exciting. That means you do not have to pay the $99. So if you're sitting dormant or inactive, you simply only have to do one of two things. Log into with your old rep ID number, okay, and your old password. You can actually go on your back office and you can still log in, and then you just need to simply pick a web pack. One of those web packs that my wife had mentioned, the standard at $14.95, and of course I think she did a great job in showing the value why you would want to be at $29.95 or $49.95 with the business or the premium. But one of those three will activate you, and you are now an active independent representative. And then a year from now, your annual renewal fee will only be $25. So that's exciting. If for some reason that you have forgotten your rep ID number or your old password and you can't remember your password, you can call rep support during business hours. So that would be tomorrow morning. I believe it's between 9 and 5. You have the number down on the screen if you would write that down, 440. For those of you who are just listening in, it's 440-543-4330. I want to repeat that. Again, I know that there's people listening in not seeing the slide, so I want to make sure that you got that. It's area code 440-543-4330, and one of our friendly rep support ladies will do a great job in just letting her know that you want to reactivate your position and have payment ready for that web pack for your back office. So that's awesome. Let's take a look at the next promotion. This is incredible. Now, I told you we weren't going to cover the businesses, but I got to tell you this because this is extraordinary. It really is. And I can't wait till we do a Referdia business webinar. Just so you know, we're looking to do one here in the near future, but we're not going to do them until we convert a lot of our 1.0 businesses. So what we've done from a promotional standpoint is those of you that have 1.0 businesses, check this out, a 30-day free trial to convert to 2.0. So anybody that was on the 1.0, whether they ran a deal or not, okay, let me repeat that, whether they ran a deal or not, You can convert them as long as they were under the 1.0. This is not for a new business. You cannot even sign up a new business right now until we go ahead through this about 10 to 14-day period here. But they can have a 30-day free trial without any cost to them if they convert to 2.0. They can use their login, and they can reset their password, and they can simply start running a deal right away. If there's any issue with their password, you can three-way them into Referdia. Again, for those of you that are listening in and taking notes that can't see the screen, that number is 1-800-374-3394. I'll repeat that, 1-800-374-3394. Now, Referdia is going to go on a campaign as well in wanting to convert the 1.0 businesses to 2.0. However, and I want to make this very, very clear, Referdia will only be calling those businesses that actually ran a deal under the 1.0 platform. So if one of your businesses has not run a deal, Referdia will not be contacting them. Now, that doesn't mean that if you did have a business that ran a deal that you shouldn't contact. I would encourage you to really play team here and get them on the three-way call and get them converted and let them know that it's going to be for free for the first 30 days. However, just so you know, the ones that did run, they're going to take them in a certain order. For those that did the most deals or the most offerings, obviously they want to start with the people that used it the most, so they're going to start with those businesses. But you can also take your own destiny in your own hands, take control of your own destiny by contacting your businesses, whether they ran a deal or not, and getting them converted to 2.0. Not only does it help them, but it's certainly going to help you in many areas of the compensation plan. And then we have this incredible promotion that was announced at the very end of our international event in Columbus. It's the BV, or the Billing Volume Promotion, and this is based off of Referdia customers only. And the date for this promotion is the weekend of the international event, all the way to the end of the year. And the participants are all of you. If anybody is an InVado representative, you're included. It includes Referdia personal customers, only your personal customers, not viral, not your team, but it's your personal billing volume. And this is how it works. And this, I can promise you this, ladies and gentlemen, I can promise you, I don't even need to be a part of corporate to know this. This promotion will never be repeated again, because you have to understand this is on top of the normal compensation. So for every $2,000 of personal BV that you have between now and at the end of the year, the company's going to split it with you 50-50. You're going to receive $1,000. Again, that's not just $1,000 total. That's $1,000 on top of the compensation that's being paid out by Referdia and by InVado. $4,000 will yield you $2,000. $6,000 of BV will earn you $3,000. $8,000 will yield you $4,000, and $10,000 personal BV would be a $5,000 max payout. Now, you can get more than $10,000. You don't have to stop there. If you're on a roll, keep going. But this promotion will max out. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that includes everything. That includes the $4.99 customer. It also includes the $149.99 that is now $74.99. It includes the businesses. Every bit of billing volume in regards to Referdia will go into this BV promotion on your behalf, and you can see the increments. This will get paid out in Orlando, and those of you that are on here for the very first time and have not heard this yet, we're having the next international event in Orlando, Florida, and I'll be showing you particulars on that here real shortly. Now, here's why it's important that these promotions go hand in hand. This is what's called a success unit. And again, this isn't a compensation plan training. I have this within the compensation webinar, but I think it's important to visualize here with a success unit. It's getting Referdia customers, 20 of them as you can see up there, 5 businesses from Referdia, and 1 InVado Travel Club member. Now, this is the great thing. If you're on the $49.95 premium web pack, as my wife had shown you, and it includes the vacation club, that's taken care of. So you've got your one out of the way. Another reason you want to be on the $49.95. Then if you go out and you start working on that BV promotion, right, billing volume promotion, and you knock out 20 of them, you got your 20 out of the way. And then for those of you that have 1.0 businesses that are converting them right now during this limbo time of businesses, you can convert your 1.0 into 2.0, and you can knock out your 5 before we even start launching the Referdia 2.0 new business customers. So that's exciting. You can actually do this right now, these success units. And what that does for you, and I'm going to show you a couple things, what that will do for you, because that will yield you in excess of $60 plus a month just residually based off the full retail business and customer pricing. Now, the promotional prices will bring that down a little bit, obviously, in residual, but that's all residual income that's coming in month after month, year after year, as long as the customer is on that membership. So that's exciting. But what also happens is that converts into the success unit pool. Now, this is exciting, ladies and gentlemen, and I want you to follow me on this. And I know that sometimes this can be a little bit confusing, but this is a whole lot of money. I don't know how else to put it. It's just a whole lot of money. And how this works is this. For 3 units, success units, you get 1 share. For a 5 personal units, you get 2 shares. So that means that, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and just go back here a slide or whatever. So that means for every 20 customers and every 5 businesses and 1 InVado Vacation Club, because this is retail outside this could be within your web pack, but you can also get them, obviously, on a retail level outside your web pack. Understand that. That's a 1 unit right there. So if you do 3 of those, you get 1 share. If you do 5 of them, you get 2 share. That's 1%. And what gets paid out, ladies and gentlemen, is 1% of InVado's monthly BV. That's the entire company. Just imagine you've been in a position, regardless of how big your organization is, regardless of your rank, regardless of anything, you now have an override of the entire company. Now, I want you to understand the importance of this because, and you might think, well, gosh, that sounds like a lot, 3 personal units, and how can I get that done in a month? Well, first of all, you can do it in a month if you really want to get aggressive. But it gets paid out monthly, but you don't have to take a month, or you don't have to have it done in a month. What if you got 2 success units done this month or in the month of October, and in the month of November you got another success unit for a total of 3? You now will get the share. As long as you maintain those, you now will get the share. But here's the great thing, and I want you, if you missed anything in this whole part of this, I don't want you to miss this. It's not just for that 1 month. If you still have those 3 personal units that equals 1 share, you get that in December. You get that in January, February, March, April, and so on and so on. So you get that every single month that success unit is in place. Now that's exciting because 1%, I want you to understand this, as this company grows and we become $100 million in BV sales and we become a $1 billion company. I mean, $1 billion, it's a whole lot of money, I agree. But what is 1%? That's $10 million. 1% of $1 billion is $10 million over the course of the year. That's split up from anybody and everybody that has shares in the company. So you now are in a position to be able to override the entire company. I would highly suggest that you work very, very hard in getting these units knocked out and putting yourself in a situation where not only are you collecting a monthly residual check that really takes care of your web packs, right? And again, your money just doesn't stop there with that $60 that I showed you or anything else. It builds as you accumulate a business, a group of people, a team of people, and everything else with the rest of the compensation plan. This is just one element, and this is what makes this compensation plan very, very strong. It's paid out every single month, and we do have an additional promotion. We have all these promotions here, unbelievable. It's called the share promotion. The first person in the company that actually gets the first share, so that's 3 personal units, they get an additional check for $1,000 for coming in first place. Now, there is no second place, there is no third place or beyond. There's just first place. So the first person that gets to do it in the company or does this, you're going to get an additional $1,000, and that's exciting. So our next event is InVado International Training is in February of this next year on the 2nd and 3rd. Pre-registration, you can go online right now through your PBA and your back office, and you can go ahead and click on events and go ahead and get registered right now. Up until October 31st, it's $109. November 1st, it goes to $139. And I'll tell you this, I'm not so sure that it will get to November 1st. I can tell you this, we're limited on space, and we are already, I would say, close to 40% sold out. Now, that may sound like, well, you got 60% more. Well, with the amount of people who are coming into the business and the new blood and the new excitement and everything else, that could very well close out and sell out even before November 1st. So you're going to want to get pre-registered today. And then the last thing I want to announce, and I don't have a slide for it, and I apologize for it, but our very own Vice President and co-founder, Mr. Judd Mentz. He will be doing a business opportunity meeting this Wednesday night, just 2 nights from there, now at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And there is no one better, in my opinion, in this entire industry that can deliver not only a message, but the InVado vision and the InVado opportunity than Mr. Judd Mentz. He's known throughout the world. He's an icon in this industry. We just are lucky enough to have him as a co-founder and works hand in hand with the field. So I would get anybody and everybody that I could get on board, a prospect. I would get everybody that they know, and I would create a lot of value, and it's very easy to create value for Mr. Judd Mentz. He's going to be, again, doing a live webinar on Wednesday night, this Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope this has been beneficial to each and every one of you. It's been my wife and I, my pleasure and honor, and we're humbled to share this time with you. But in closing, ladies and gentlemen, I just want you to understand, in my humble opinion, this is the greatest opportunity on the planet today. I've been in traditional business for 30 years. I've been in this industry for almost 14 years, and I've served as a consultant, and never before have I seen an opportunity through Referdia, not even close to the magnitude that Referdia has to offer. So the fact that you're here right now at the very beginning is a huge step in your favor. But I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to unfold what's a pretty good idea, and that is execute. Being first or being in front of the curve doesn't matter unless you execute on that. So with that, I hope you'll take this, you'll embrace it, you'll smile, and you'll know exactly what you have on your hands. And with that, have a great night. God bless, and we'll see you at the top.